Long ago, when Adam and Eve were cast out of Eden, two other creatures were banished too, skunks and capybaras. Their sin wasn't the apple. They ate God's favorite slippers. So, he placed them in a Walmart shopping cart, gave it a gentle push toward earth, and said,
Figure it out. The skunks chose rebellion. The capybaras chose wisdom. And thus began a forgotten philosophy, a way of peaceful efficiency, rediscovered in our noisy century. This philosophy is called the Capybara way, or Capybarism.
Capybarism is an ancient philosophy rediscovered for the modern mind, teaching how to live in a way where energy flows naturally, actions are measured, and life unfolds without constant struggle. It is not about doing more, but about doing in alignment with your own rhythm. It is about presence, attention, and sustainable motion.
This philosophy was cultivated quietly over centuries by observing the balance between rest and action, between self-care and responsibility. Capybaras are not just animals, they are teachers of calm, deliberate efficiency. Through them, we learn that the most powerful way to act is often the simplest. Principle 1. Energy above effort. The first lesson of Capybarism is simple. Energy is more valuable than effort. Do not mistake busyness for effectiveness. To act without attention to your own flow is to expend energy that cannot be recovered. Instead, focus on actions that yield meaningful results with minimal waste. Work smarter, not harder. Let your energy guide your day. Consider the capybara. Hours are spent in water, barely moving, yet in that stillness it maintains body temperature, monitors the group, and preserves harmony. It does not fight the world, it moves with it.
For humans, this means observing where your energy goes. If your day feels like constant strain, it is not a measure of productivity, it is mismanagement of your resources. Your energy is a currency. Spend it wisely. Choose actions that matter. Conserve for connection, insight, and creation.
Principle 2. Social harmony. Human energy is social. It is exchanged in attention, care, and presence. Capybarism teaches that your environment must reflect this truth. Surround yourself with those who support your flow, not drain it. Avoid unnecessary conflicts, endless debates, or toxic drama. Harmony does not come from isolation, but from synchronized living. The capybara lives in herds, communicating through subtle touch, sound, and gaze. Trust and calm are cultivated through these interactions, minimizing stress and allowing resilience. Rest is part of efficiency. Pause before exhaustion. Recovery is not failure, it is rhythm.
Principle 3. Slow but steady progress. Modern culture equates speed with success. Capybarism equates success with rhythm and consistency. Small, consistent actions build sustainable momentum. Fast, extreme efforts often lead to depletion. Life, like breathing, follows a pattern: action and recovery, inhale and exhale.
Capybaras do not chase food frantically. They move deliberately, steadily, ensuring energy is conserved. Likewise, a human who proceeds with calm persistence achieves more than one who burns out midway. Principle 4. Observe and adapt. The world is not a battlefield. It is a system of signals. Awareness is more powerful than reaction. Observation is intelligence. When the capybara hears a sound, it does not flee immediately. It lifts its head, assesses, waits, and responds only when clarity emerges. Adaptation is survival, not surrender. Capybarism teaches alignment with change rather than resistance. Flexibility allows action to be effective and energy to be preserved. Principle 5. Rest as strategy. Rest is not the opposite of work. It is an essential part of energy management. The brain, body, and psyche require alternation between exertion and stillness. Capybaras do not separate work from rest. They move through life in a flow. Pausing is not indulgence. It is preparation. When exhausted, decisions falter and actions create mistakes. Strategic rest ensures clarity and efficiency. Principle 6. Minimalism in desire. Excessive ambition and distraction scatter energy. Capybarism teaches restraint and focus. Desire is a source of movement, but it can also be a source of suffering. Capybaras do not seek dominance or power. Their aim is calm, survival, and cohesion. Humans, likewise, must learn to focus only on what truly matters, the tasks, relationships, and experiences that sustain life and inner balance. Minimalism is not denial, it is refinement. Focus on one essential thing at a time. If a desire causes agitation, it may not be your own. Principle 7. Enjoy the process. Discipline is not about self-punishment. It is about structuring space, time, and energy so that correct action occurs naturally. Effectiveness is not speed, it is ease. Find moments each day to savor life. A cup of tea, quiet breathing, a smile, contact with water. Capybaras live slowly, yet joyfully. They do not wait for celebration. They make celebration out of stillness. Sustainable efficiency is pleasure in motion. It is alignment between action and being. Practical techniques of Capybarism. Morning practice, the copy check. Start each day with 3 questions. What is the single most important thing today? What can I leave undone without loss? Who can I share a task with or ask for support? This simple reflection prevents chaos. You stop being a victim of circumstances and begin directing your energy with intention. The Capybara in water technique. When overwhelmed, pause. Shift to a neutral, simple activity. Drink water, step outside, listen to silence. Return when emotions settle. Capybaras regulate themselves not through force, but through stillness. Calm restores clarity. Social circles of efficiency. Weekly, meet one new person. Strengthen one existing relationship. Help one person without expectation. This builds a network of resilience. Capybaras survive not by strength alone, but by mutual support. Rituals of lazy strength. 5 minutes of morning silence. Unhurried lunch without screens. A short walk before a significant task. These micropauses are not wasted time. They are systemic resets. Without them, any achievement risks becoming stress. Conclusion: the path of the capybara. Capybarism is not refusal. It is sustainable motion. It does not reject goals. but approaches them ecologically. It does not fight ambition, but channels it into the flow of life. Live in rhythm, where strength does not oppose rest, where effectiveness is clarity, not exhaustion, where recovery is strategy, not escape.
Be like the capybara, calm, flexible, attentive. Act less, achieve more. Flow with life, not from laziness, but from wisdom. Let your existence be an example of quiet efficiency, where everything is done in time, without rush, without burnout, and without wasted effort. Capybarism is not a universal prescription. Certain professions and circumstances demand high levels of sustained alertness, physical stamina, and rapid decision-making under stress. For example, firefighters, pilots, surgeons, or heavy machinery operators. In such contexts, a slow, meditative approach may be impractical or even unsafe.
This philosophy is most beneficial for those who, due to physiological or psychological factors, experience limitations in endurance or recovery, or who seek to cultivate sustainable, mindful efficiency in daily life. It is a guide for aligning action with personal energy flow, not a replacement for professional requirements that demand heightened vigilance and intensity. If you have any feedback or questions, I'll be happy to read your comments. Please give this video a like. It really helps the channel grow.